Welfare chef here. I'm going to teach you how to make a manwich. Now, this channel is dedicated to very simple food choices. Okay? This will allow you to eat scrumptious, delicious meals. And if you spend your money on the good stuff and don't spend your money on the dumb stuff, then you can still eat pretty good. I mean, I know. I eat these really good sausage rolls and raw milk cheese from the local store. It's a couple bucks more than whatever, but you know what? This will keep you lean, mean, and healthy. Okay? And so here it is. The welfare chef. The kitchen, the kitchen sink. Can I turn this around while I'm doing this? I don't know if I can. The kitchen sink is the asshole of the house, okay? If you keep that clean, then everything else will be together. The rest of your house will be together. So, I focus on healthy eating, but everything is structured around dish use. Because what you want to do is minimize the amount of dishes at all times. And wash them up right away. Because the kitchen is the asshole of the house. It must remain clean. Alright? So, we're going to make a manwich here. By manwich, I mean no pushy little decorations. We got protein. We got carbohydrates. We got protein and carbohydrates. Okay? So, let's just bring this down so you can see my workspace. Oh, by the way, everybody needs to get some kind of a water filter with some fluoride filters, okay? If you could see, incredibly, our tap water is not even that bad. And if you let it sit for a while, it should clear up. But I think it's pretty clear. You can see here. This is the filtered water. This is tap water. Alright? That's what you're drinking, people. Never mind the fluoride. Okay? 10% of the population in North America is on antidepressants, but what they don't talk about is the fact that when you take them orally, only 10% of it gets absorbed. So if 10% of the population are taking enough medication for 100% of us, 90% of it goes out into the water table, then you're taking it too, okay? So enjoy your Prozac or Serafim or whatever it is. Alright, let's get down to our workspace here. So, these are great little bamboo things that cost $2 at the dollar store. What we're going to do first of all is, now I bought this toaster at Honest Ed's at the closeout sale for $35. It's a Hamilton Beach. You can get cheap stuff at Walmart. Buy it all brand new. Don't get your pots and pans or anything to do with food at the used store. It's kind of gross, okay? So This was a high-priced item. This was a big purchase for me. I think it cost me $35. I bought it in Vancouver in 2008 at the kitchen place around the corner from my studio at 420 Columbia Street. It's okay to have good stuff, you know. Protect it. Keep it around. So we're not going to make a huge sandwich. It's kind of early here. Oops. I'm reheating a bit of coffee that I let get cold. I don't want to drink it cold. We got a baguette from the corner. You can do this with regular bread, but I like baguettes because you got the crust around it. So there's lots of bread in there. So what we're going to do is cut this and put it in the toaster. I'll put them both on the same side. You want to toast it just enough, you know. And the thing is about the baguette bread is because it's quite thick, is you can get that outside toasty and then it's inside. But also baguettes, I break them up and wrap them in separate bags to keep them fresh. And they last for days, but sometimes they will dry out a bit. But when you put them in the toaster, heating it up gets all that, you know, moisture back out of them, sort of. So now we're going to, this is a sausage. It's $10 a thing, but so what, man? You can afford it. Cut this up real nice and thin. For that size bread, you only really need a couple of pieces, but I like to cut up nice and thin, cut up 4 pieces, and then kind of overlay them. There it is. So there we go. That can go right back in the fridge now. Now we got some cheese here. I get this old sandwich container from the Metro. I've had it for ages. It's perfect. Fits the cheese perfectly. So we'll just cut this back a little bit. Oh, let me clean the meat off of this. Just peel this back here like so. And we'll cut off a couple of chunks. We only need a couple for this. There you go. So now, this is what's going in the sandwich. Okay? You can butter your toast or whatever. I say don't. There's plenty of oils and stuff in the cheese. Drink it with a coffee. Because it's not just about calories or weight, and you know, it's everything. Saturated fats, all of those you know, sauces and mayonnaise and butters and things added onto everything. It adds up. So, you know, I like to use butter personally, but I have margarine right now because I ran out of butter and I had some margarine in the freezer. So, all right. So now we're just waiting for the toast to pop up. In the meantime, I'm going to take care of the asshole of the house, the kitchen sink. Oh, there's the toaster though. Let's wash this one little cup out quickly. And we shall get the toast. Now we're going to do this over here. Ouch. While it's still hot, lay the cheese on there. You see that? Just lay the cheese right on there. And then layer the thinly sliced salami roll stuffy thing in there. All right. Just like that. Put this on top of it. And now it's going to be hot. Try to push it down. I don't have a cloth here. I'm going to use a dishcloth, obviously, but not that welfare. Do you like my chef's hat, by the way? There you go. What? What? You gonna be okay? Alright, so now the thing to do, look at that, eh? Look at that. That is a perfect manwich. None of that pussy stuff in there, okay? It's got protein, carbohydrates, and protein and carbohydrates, okay? So now what we're going to do is cut this up into nice edible pieces. And the way to do that is to just cut it at angles. Gotta press down on it and put a finger on each piece, cut between them. Cut slow with a nice sharp knife. Saw through it, take your time so it doesn't fall apart. When you press this together, the heat will kind of melt the cheese and kind of hold the sandwich together, but still, there it is, pressed with the two fingers. These knives, by the way, are like, I forget what it was, $4 at the Independent, which is basically Loblaws or President's Choice. And this one here, I bought some of these too, but I got a bunch of them. I think they were on sale at one day for $4. I bought a bunch. Anyway, this is great. I'm going to buy more of these. This is so handy. And they're sharp too, so even when you wipe them off with your fingers, you can cut yourself. You got to be careful. So now, there it is. Now we're going to go get another cut in there. It's always good to, I like triangles because when you eat it, you got that little pizza thing going on, you know? You got those small little, so there it is. Now there you go. Now we'll just put this onto a plate. And immediately brush off your cutting board. Just wipe it with water. It's just some bread with maybe some cheese or something. Just wipe it off. I just turn on the hot water, and when it gets too hot to touch anymore is when I turn it off. So, you know, pretty good at putting my hands in boiling water by now. So, look how fat I got. Jesus, God help me. Too much ice cream or something. I don't know. So there it is. The perfect manwich. Yum, yum. Awesome. Thank you for watching Welfare Chef. Now, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to make protein and carbohydrates in kind of a welfare faux, I call it. Okay? So we're going to go for some faux welfare later. But right now, get down to the store, get yourself some raw milk cheese, a nice yummy salami roll, and a baguette. Come back, make yourself a welfare manwich. Alright, Welfare Chef. Thanks for watching. I'm out.